Today I'm going to show you how I built a waitlist from 0 to over 1,000 people in less than 30 days, all for a software business that didn't even exist 30 days ago. And the reason this matters is because most launches are awkward and don't go well despite what you see on social media. You've probably seen the awkward ones before, or maybe you've even done one where you limit spots to 50 people, you go all in and lay on the scarcity thick saying, hurry up, sign up because places will go, and then they don't. You limit it at 50 people, 9 people sign up, and it's all just a little bit awkward. So in this video, I want to break down the exact 4-step process that I've used to successfully build this waitlist, and then how you can apply it to your next launch, whether it's for a brand new business or a new offer for an existing business. The first key is the new product or business or offer itself. I know that sounds really obvious, but there's a few key things that you need to consider, and this is where most people go wrong. They start with the launch content and how can I add scarcity and urgency and convince people to sign up to this new thing. But you really need to ask yourself, why this product or business or offer? Why me? And why now? And on the screen right now, you can see a little bit of my thinking through the validation for my product or my new business, Vader. The launch itself does not matter if you can't find a reason for this new thing to exist. For me, validation was pretty straightforward. I understand the problem. I understand the outcomes that people want to achieve. I understand the people that this is for. I've worked with them and helped them and coached them and sold to them for the past 10 years. I am one of them and I've experienced the same problems, and this product is useful for me and my businesses. And I also have an unfair advantage in that I have an existing audience. For those of you who don't know, my new business is called Vader. In short, it helps coaches, content creators, small business owners better research, ideate, and create high-performing content using AI. So it allows you to track your own content and spot outliers, allows you to do the same for other accounts that you want to track, whether it's competitors or peers or other people in your space. And it also goes out and finds the top performing content in your niche. You can use that yourself manually and just look at what's performing well, so you don't have to scroll Instagram for hours per week trying to find content that works. And all that information is being ingested by our AI agent so it can better create content for you because it has all the data around what's working for you, your competitors in your niche, and on the platforms at that time. There's a bunch of other cool stuff that you can do as well. By the way, if you want to join the waitlist, you can click the link below this video. So the next key step is the first phase of the launch itself. This phase isn't about trying to proactively sell and convert people to join the waitlist. It's about education, it's about piquing people's curiosity, and it's about positioning yourself as an expert in the topics related to the thing that you're about to launch and offer. So for example, if I'm a business expert or seen as that online, and I talk about business in general, about marketing, about selling, about making money, about building a great life, about email marketing, about content, then I want to start increasing the volume and frequency that I speak about content, because that's what Vader is loosely based around, right? Social media content. So maybe I increase the amount that I talk about generating leads from social media. I talk about specifically Instagram content, specifically TikTok content. I talk about the different types of content you can create, like carousels or talking head videos, or I start talking about lead gen from specific platforms. I talk about Instagram stories. What I'm doing is I'm speaking more and more about the topics that Vader is related to, so that when Vader is revealed and offered, it makes sense, right? More and more people are listening to me because of this topic, and now I've presented a solution to the challenges that they face, which is having to spend hours doom scrolling and try and find ideas. It helps to create the value that they want from a product, which is improved content performance, whether that's views, followers, leads, or sales. We do also begin growing the waitlist at this stage, but for the most part, it's people that are already paying attention to you and are already bought on the things that you have to offer. We're not persuading people at this point. We're not proactively trying to convert, and we're definitely not trying to convince anybody that they have to join the waitlist. Phase 2 of my waitlist build was side product-led growth. And for me, this is where things really started moving. So rather than just say, join the waitlist, I'm incentivizing people to either join the waitlist or visit a page or a free tool that's then gonna move them along to maybe wanting to try and find out more about the full product itself. So for example, I built this hooks database, I drove people to it from Instagram, and whilst browsing it, they'll see pop-ups pushing them to join the waitlist. In the full version of Vader, you'll be able to create your own niche and have our AI agents go and find the best performing content in that specific niche. So we created a free version of that where we created a number of niches and made them publicly available for people to check out. Again, they were encouraged to join the waitlist if they wanted to continue to browse those niches. And we did this with 2 or 3 other free tools as well. This is important because most launch content gets really boring really quickly. People can become numb to just repeated requests to join waitlist, hurry up, make sure you get a spot. So incentivizing them by actually showing value, providing them with value and showcasing just a small part of what your new offer or business could do for them by actually getting them results before they've paid you a penny. It's just another really powerful way to get people on your waitlist. The final phase of the launch is what I'm in now. And this is where the launch completely changes. At the start, it's about building curiosity and authority. Then it's about adding value. Now it is about conversion. This is where I start talking more about what the product does, what it is, when it's launching, who it's for, how it can add value, the problems it helps people overcome, and the actual offer itself. People don't join a waitlist just because they want to sign up for something right away. You have to incentivize it. And for me, that means a founding members offer. For you, it may be an early bird discount. It may be a bit of all that tied together. So for example, for my founding members offer, which is for everyone who will sign up to a free trial of Vader in launch week, I'm gonna do a one-to-one personal content audit for everyone. And that's because I want people to get results. Right? I don't want people to just sign up to Vader and not use it or struggle to use it. I want to make sure that all of my founding members are rewarded by me proactively helping them to get the outcomes that they want, which is spending less time on content and ensuring the time they do spend on it grows their business, right? More views, more followers, more leads, more sales. In addition to that, everybody that signs up to Vader is going to get access to a program. It'll either be a 7-day sprint or a summer lock-in. I'm undecided right now. But as part of that, again, it will be coaching, education, accountability, support, again, everything that's going to drive them to grow their business and get value from myself, my team, guest experts, and Vader itself. In addition to that, we're including guest expert interviews, workshops. I'm going to give people access to courses and resources that I've already built. I'm giving people access to our investor updates and advisory updates so people can see my build in private and see what's working, what's not working, the things we're testing, the things that have failed, the things that have worked, the money we're spending, the money we're making, and all the other metrics. That's going to be exclusively available to our founding members, all of which is designed to, yes, don't get me wrong, selfishly incentivize people to sign up and try Vader, but then really help them get a result. And when incentives are aligned in that manner where it's in my best interest for all of our new users to get amazing results and be happy, but it's in their best interest as well, when you can achieve that aligned incentives during a launch, building a waitlist, and in a business, then that's when magic happens and great businesses can be built. And in short, that is how I've built the waitlist to over 1,100 people now in less than 30 days. And I suppose we'll find out over the next few weeks how well I do at actually converting waitlist and my audience into free trials and then paying users. So I suppose there will be a part 2, part 3 maybe. If you want to give Vader a try, click the link below this video, join the waitlist, and you will get access to it first and along with all the other founding members' benefits.